Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I am so happy that you're here. Today I have a perfume slash fragrance haul because I have some things that are body sprays that I picked up as well. If you are interested in seeing what I picked up over the past, I don't know how long, almost 2 months, I want to say it's about 2 months. So quite a few, but it's been a little while. Just keep watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I am trying to get to 3,000 by the end of the year. That would be really amazing. I know that's like a small goal, but that's kind of where I am. I'm hoping to get to next milestone. And then let me know what fragrances you've been picking up, what you're interested in. Let me know that down below as well. So while filming my beauty haul, I discovered I stuck some perfumes into a container that I was going to film. So just a couple more things. I picked up another sample of Love Don't Be Shy from, this came from Sephora. It was one of, the samples that you can choose. And then I got this set from, where did I get this? I got this from Nordstrom. They sent me a $10 off that I could use online or in store. They were just trying to increase sales, I guess. And it worked. I got this. It was $38 on with my discount. It says 45, so it has definitely gone up since they got them because it does say 45 on it. And this is the Lucky Charms collection from Carolina Herrera. Goodness, that was struggle. I have been curious about this. So it does come with 6 of the fragrances. It has Call Me Darling, Mad World, Me First, Alegria de Vivier, Fearless Fabulous, and Lucky Charm. Oh, look at there. It shows you all 6 of them. And I'm excited. I will do a video on this because I do like to do first impressions on discovery sets. It's a nice packaging. Really a pain to get the plastic off of, but I feel like nice presentation. I like it, and I can't wait to actually get a chance to smell these. We're gonna start with my Sephora purchases, and this is pretty small, but first up I have Murakami Yellow, and I did get this one. I redeemed a Rouge reward for this, so I got it for $30 with the Rouge reward of $100. I have a full review that I've already put up about these, so I will have that hopefully linked up above so you can see my thoughts on Murakami Yellow as well as green, pink, and blue because I have all of them. It's something I buy every year. So that one I've already reviewed. It's just taken me a while to get around to filming this. The next fragrance from Sephora is Juliet Has a Gun Miami Shake. And this one I technically had already paid for because I had one of the scent kits that I got last year, and I've been waiting and waiting for this one to come back into stock. This is the 1.7 ounce. And so I just redeemed my certificate for this. It was not in stock anywhere. I was thinking, I was driving, I was like, well, maybe if I do a big detour, there's one store in Denver that seems to have it, because I was looking like on the route if there's any place where it might have it. And luckily it came in stock. So I did finally get Miami Shake. I've had some samples of this. It's funny because I was just about at the point where I was like, well, I guess I'll choose something else that I already own because I want to make sure I use my scent certificate. And I was feeling a little bit sick of this fragrance because I've had some samples of it. And I do think I like this better in the summer than I do any other time. Like in the spring I was wearing it and I think it was just not quite the right time of year. So I did finally get my Miami Shake, redeemed my last, I think that's my last certificate. I need to double check. Don't sit on your certificates because they keep changing around things. Things disappear really quickly. And I've also found that different fragrances, they'll change the SKU on them, so you can no longer redeem for that one, even though it's the same like size and everything. But I think there's been some reformulations coming. So some of the things that I was trying to get, that when they finally came back in stock, they had a different SKU. So if you get one of those scent certificates from Sephora, redeem it right away. The last fragrance I got from Sephora is the 7 Virtues Clementine Dream. This was really on sale. Oh, dang it. Of course, I didn't bring scissors. Oh, got it. This was really on sale, and I believe there was like extra points associated at the same time. And I've already gone through a travel size of this, and I did save the travel size because it is refillable. And I'm very happy to have this one back. This is, I wish they would have the notes. It just says clementine and vanilla. I know this one is a little controversial. Some people really like it, some people really don't. It is tart, it has a little bit of a creamsicle. It also has a little bit of a more masculine undertone, but coming from somebody who only likes very female forward fragrances, this one I do really like. I liked it better than Never Ending Summer from Maison Margiela and some of the other fragrances. Yeah, it's just, it smells really nice and bright and summery, and it is great in the heat. Like I said, I went through a travel size of this already, so I knew it was one that I liked, and when it was on sale, I had to jump on it. While we're here at Sephora, I'm quickly going to go over the fragrance samples that I got. So I got a Beach Walk from Maison Margiela. I have a Prada Infusions well, it's the ginger one. I'm not going to try to pronounce that word. Then I have a Kilian Gone Bad, Good Girl Gone Bad. I do own this fragrance, actually. And then Peony and Blush Suede from Jo Malone. So some really good samples that they've had lately, and I'm happy with what I got. Now, just a few random things. First up, I picked this one up from Ipsy. It was $11. It is a travel size of Missy by Rosie Jane. I've gone through, I'm almost done with my first one of Missy. I don't know if I have a backup, but for $11, I thought I really need to get another one. I love this fragrance. It is so, like, just, it's slightly beachy, but not overly beachy. It has coconut in it. I've gotten compliments wearing this. I have the fragrance oil. That's the first thing I got from by Rosie Jane, and that I've gotten compliments when I layer them together. So this is a good one. And when I saw it for 11, I was like, I have to pick up another one. I actually just ordered another fragrance from Ipsy, which will be in my next haul, because they've had some really good deals lately. And I missed out. They had whipped cherry for $18, and I hesitated because I have about half a bottle left. Should have got it. Next up from Random, I picked this one up from Amazon, and now it's been on sale other places as well. So this is Sol de Janeiro. This is Lemonada Gelada, and this was the only one I didn't get of this year's because I wasn't quite sure what I thought of it. And I thought, oh, I don't really like it that much. But when it was like 30 or 40% off, I thought, oh, I'm going to get it. So it was about $15 free shipping. And I'm really glad I got it. It's really a lovely lemon scent. A little bit gourmand in there. Not exactly like Devotion, but I can see how this one's a little bit more lemony. It can go a little lemon cleanery, which is why I didn't get it in the first place. But I still think it's a nice one for the price, but not for full price. All right, last random one is Alien Extra Intense, and this is from Mugler. I found this at Marshall's on clearance for $56. It retails for like $150 for the 2 ounce. So I was very excited to have found it. I noticed the bottom is open, so I'm a little nervous about that. Actually, I don't think anybody could have gotten in where they had placed the sticker. So I do collect Alien flankers. My mom's got me started on them several years ago, and even if they aren't my favorite, I do love displaying them together. Yeah, I'm getting that Alien DNA. Definitely that jasmine and vanilla together. I don't know if it's necessarily stronger. It feels a little bit less sharp. Like there's usually kind of a sharpness in regular Alien. And I'm not necessarily getting that from this one. So I was very excited though to have found this one because Aliens can be very expensive, and I've kind of cut back on purchasing them because they do get expensive and they're not always a super ton of difference, but I'm happy for the price that I found this one. And they had several of them. They had like 4 or 5 of them at this one Marshall's. It was an awesome Marshall's that I went to. It was so fully stocked, except in toys. It didn't have a lot of toys. Next up, this one I got, I don't know, Kohl's maybe? I don't remember where I got it, but I did get another one of the Make It mini fragrances. So I will open this at the end to see what I got. I think the last one was Rose. I don't remember quite, but we're going to get to that one. All right, Ulta. Lots of stuff at Ulta. Several orders over the past couple months because they've had some good deals, some good gifts with purchase, and other things. So first up, this is the Mother's Day tote, and it's fine. It has this little snap closure. I've left the handles because it's just been sitting here holding perfumes. It's a little dusty in the bottom, and it's this material that's really hard to clean, which is annoying. I would never want a purse that I'm using a lot that I want to keep with this material inside. So first up, we have Sweet Tooth from Sniff, and I just kind of pulled this open to kind of see what was going on with the packaging because it's a little different than some of the other Sniffs. It is smaller packaging, which I do like because the other ones I feel like are such large boxes and I don't feel like it's really needed. So here we go. We have Sweet Tooth. These are just 1 ounce. This one is supposed to smell kind of like watermelon gummy candy, and I'm excited about that. This is actually the perfect time of year. I should have been wearing this. Yeah, I'm getting watermelon. It smells like a soapy watermelon though. It does not smell necessarily edible. It smells good. Don't get me wrong about that. But it definitely has like a soapy quality to that watermelon. And now as it's drying down, just a little bit settling, it's almost like a little saltiness. So I'm not sure how this will play on my skin actually, because salty, I don't like how salty plays on my skin usually, but interesting. I should do like a watermelon candy perfume review. We'll see if I remember that in the next month. Next up, we have from Bridgerton. This is the Dearest Graceful Hydrangea. I feel like the Swede, I might have had a 20% off coupon, and this one was like 50% off, I think, or maybe even 75. I think it was like $17. I had this and the vanilla in my cart, but before I could check out, the vanilla sold out, which I'm not surprised at because I was surprised that it even loaded into my cart in the first place. Oh, this isn't too bad. I was a little nervous about the hydrangea. I thought it was going to be, I was thinking it was freesia, and I'm not always a big freesia fan. But this is nice. It's a very sweet floral type of a fragrance. Going to give it some wear and kind of probably won't come back to review it because it's no longer available. They were only available at Ulta as far as I know, but a nice one. Then I just had to, this sounded so good. This is Whisked Away Tropical Sunset from Squishmallow. And do they have the notes? It's very hard to read because they're tiny and they are shimmering. Passion fruit mousse, juicy tangelo, papaya milk. Middle notes are beach jasmine, banana blossom, and seagrass. Base note is driftwood, sugarcane, creamy musk, squishmallow accord. And it doesn't help that I have the fan going, so like my light is a little all over the place. All right, we have the perfume. I'm just going to take my test strip and dip it in because I'm not ready to put one of the sprayers on. But this should give me, ooh, it flipped out a little bit. This should give me a good read on this. And I got to find a place for my Squishmallows on my shelf. Oh, this is very tropical. It is very juicy. I do get some of the grassiness, like there's a greenness to it. It's more complex than you would think given, you know, Squishmallows. But it's definitely a summertime scent. This would not work, I feel like, in cooler weather at all. It definitely, I feel like, will come alive in the heat. So yeah, interesting. I like it. I'm glad to have it. I have a few Squishmallows. They are very comfortable for nap time pillows, but like you just tuck them under your arm, fall asleep. So I just couldn't resist a couple of them. And then this one, the notes just sounded so good. I really want the new one though that has blue raspberry. That sounds really good too. we're gonna go free gifts because they're sitting here. So first up, we got this little guy as a free gift with Squishmallows, so just a little tiny one. This is not the size that I use as a pillow for naps. And then I have a set from Paco Rabanne. So I have 2 mini perfumes here. First one is a mini of Fame in the black. So this is the Perfume version. And then we also have Phantom in the Elixir, and it's just a little black robot. So cute. Really, I think I ended up putting in my order so that I could get this set because I really wanted the minis. And then I have a couple, well, I got this one too. This was one of those, if you spend $50, you get a free thing. I believe that's how I got this one. At least I know the other one that I have was that way, which I showed in the beauty haul. But then this one also came with a Rockstar mascara from Rabanne and also a lip color in 110. I don't, the words are not making sense to me. Oh, wow. It's a tiny little lipstick. And when you look at it in the bullet, like, it's so far down there. Crazy. And there's my little teeny tiny mascara. Last perfume from Ulta. I have more perfumes coming, don't worry. But I did get Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle Rosea. And bummed that it came all dented because I do keep these containers. I love Jean Paul Gaultier presentations. So you do have like the little pin that you pull out. And I do have a strip that I had sprayed it because I couldn't wait. And I've been waiting to wear this. I'm so excited to wear this perfume. I do get the rose, but I do get like the vanilla from the La Belle. So it smells like a rosy version of La Belle to me. It's really pretty. I am very excited to wear it. The bottle is interesting. Do I like it as much as the others? Probably not, but I do really enjoy it. And I'm so excited to have this one finally. I mean, I've had it for a while. This is probably the first perfume that came. It came with the tote. I've just been waiting to wear it for this filming. So Ulta has been crazy with fragrance sprays or perfume mists, fragrance mists lately, and I was suckered into several of them. I believe I had a 20% off, and that's why I ordered some of them, and then some of them were, oh yeah, they did the 20% off, and then a couple of them I got for 30% off. I remember now. So first up, I got one from Mugler. This is the Starlicious Pineapple Musk, and this smells so good. I was so tempted to go back in and get the other 2, but I did not. I have been trying to be good. Yes, you kind of want to shake it up, and it has that really cool, looks like something out of a science fiction movie, doesn't it? And like I said, this smells so good. Get that pineapple in there. It's sweet, but not like overpoweringly sweet. It definitely feels like a Mugler. I have been really looking forward to wearing this one. So yes, I'm very happy that I got this one. And we'll be looking out for the other 2 because they sound interesting too, but the pineapple sounded the best. Next up are the daisies. I think I'm going to do a video on these. So I did pick up Tropical Glow and Lemon Spritz. These were the first 2 I picked up because of the notes. I thought they sounded really good. I used my 20% off coupon. And then like 2 days later, they put the other 2, well, they put like almost all of the Marc Jacobs 30% off at Ulta, and then you could use your 20% off too. So I decided I'm going to get the rest of them. So I did get Vanilla Gourmand and Mandarin Fizz as well. So I do have all of those. They're very cute, the bottles. We're going to do a sooner rather than later. You might even have seen a review of these before this video goes up. My final fragrance mist from Ulta, and then we'll go to my next 2 stores, is from Ellis Brooklyn. This is Miss Strawberry, and this is a perfume mist. I have been curious about this. They were 30% off, I believe, and that's why I ordered it. It just came today, the day I'm filming this. All right, moment of truth. Let's just spray it in there. I'm so excited. It smells a little plasticky. Let's spray it on a strip. Could be the plastic of the lid. because it is like a softer plastic. This one is not very big. It's only a 3 ounce, so not as big as their peach one, which I do enjoy. Yeah, oh, don't get the plastic this time. That's nice. The notes on this are supposed to be strawberry nectar, matcha tea, and hinoki wood. If you hear hammering, it's the AT&T people because we have no internet. Yay. Oh, this smells so good. It doesn't smell like a full-on strawberry, but it doesn't smell like a creamy strawberry either. Like there's the little, I don't want to say it smells like matcha. I feel like this might be like pink tea, whatever the pink matcha is. Latte at Bath & Body Works, like that, but with strawberry added to it, if that makes sense. It's nice. I kind of want to spray myself down with it. I do have perfume on today, but every time I do one of these videos, I want to spray myself down with like everything I'm spraying. Before I forget, I want to show you other samples that I've gotten through the mail. First two are from Bulgari and from Perfumes de Marly. Both of these were sent to me in exchange. I get to test them. They were like Instagram or Facebook little things to fill out. So I have Athenaeus or something kind of like that. So I have that perfume. Then the other one that I have is Bulgari. This is the Imperial and just looks like that. So I did get those two. Then they just say, you know, oh, this one has neroli and tonka bean. Okay. This one it's a citrus musk. So we will give those a try. And then I have the ones from Macy's as well. They sent me the little card. Anytime I see a Macy's thing, I always say, yes, please. Oh, Power of You. Perfect. I have it, but I'm traveling and I think I'm gonna take that with me. I have Daisy. This is Oh So Extra. Daisy Wild, Oh So Extra. We have a Destin de Belmont. I was not a fan of that one when I had another sample of it, but we'll give it one more try. We have the new Light Blue from Dolce & Gabbana. This is the Eau de Parfum. Happy to have that to test out. I do like Light Blue. I know it's not for everybody. Oh, Viola Juicy Elixir. I just picked that one up. I'm so excited for a new Viola Juicy flanker. And then Coach Cherry. I, on initial sniff, was not excited about this one. I thought it was too much. But when I smelled it again, I was like, oh, I kind of like it because I smelled it with my mom. So having a sample is really, I'm happy about that. I told you we weren't done. I have an order from Urban Outfitters. They were doing 40% off. And then if you signed up for their emails, you got an additional 15% off. And I went a little crazy. I found quite a few things that I had been interested in or that I didn't even know existed. In the case of Flower Nose, I did not know they did perfumes. So I picked up a couple of perfumes. I don't even care if these smell that great. I wanted the bottles for this. So this first one is called Ribbon Ballet. And that's what the bottle looks like. I mean, can you blame me for wanting this? It's so beautiful. And I know it's super silly, but I do buy perfumes for their bottles. It smells nice. Does it have notes? No, there was notes on their website and I can't remember what they are. It's kind of like a nondescript perfume. Something that, like, if you were a child, your mom, like, you could have gotten away with it. It kind of smells like, if that makes sense. The other one I got does need to have some TLC done to it because there is plastic, or it's come unglued. So this one is called, what is this one? This is Honey Lemon Live Your Fairy Tales. And this is what it looks like. It looks like a cake. It is absolutely darling. But, ooh, the bottom was not attached, but now it is. So we're gonna hope that it stays that way. So happy about that, actually. It does have the little teddy bear on it. This kind of smells like a lemon hairspray. It's not great. Not gonna lie, these were pretty cheap with the big discount that I got. So I'm not mad about that, but I don't I don't know that I necessarily would want to wear this one. I mean, I'm going to give it a try on skin eventually, but maybe it's a cuter bottle than the perfume. Then we have the things that I was pretty excited about. I didn't realize that they would do sales like that, and that is imaginary authors. I am finally trying imaginary authors for the first time. I have never tried anything from them in the past. I have heard about them for years, been curious, but the places that they were at never wanted to put in an order, like felt compelled to put in an order. So when I saw them on the 40% off with an additional 15, I was like, we're going to try them finally. So I got the short story collection. The packaging, it does look like a little book. It's super cute. In here, I have 8 scents. So what do we have? Does it tell me on the back? That would make my life more easy, but it's not. So we have Cafe Heartache, Every Storm and a Serenade, St. Julep, Slow Explosions, Fox in the Flowerbed, Sundrunk, Yesterday Haze, and Memories of a Trespasser. Why did I think I had... Shoot, I thought the one I got had the Sweet Shop in it. That's supposed to smell like whiff of a waffle cone, but no, it doesn't have it. So I have yet to try that one, but I did pick up one fragrance. I picked up In Love with Everything because the fragrance notes on this one sounded really exciting. Oh, and it did send me another sample of Sundrunk, so that's interesting. But this is what the fragrance looks like. It is pretty simple, but it does look kind of like a book if you put it like this. It has all of the notes on it too, which is amazing. So our notes are raspberry, citrus pulp, coconut palm sugar, Madame Isaac Perrier, I don't know what that is, sandalwood, tropical punch, and stardust. Ooh, it smells boozy. Like it smells like there's like an alcoholic drink, just a little bit. Not like alcohol, but like it has a booziness to it. I do get the sweetness from it. I think this is too much for this time of year, but this would be a great like fall scent, maybe winter scent even. It's really interesting. It's unlike anything else I have in my collection, but definitely boozy. It's given me a little bit of a headache right at the moment, so we're gonna put this aside for right now because, like I said, not this time of year for it. But it says raspberry, coconut, palm sugar, and stardust are the notes on the back, and it's a bigger version of the little box, which definitely I'm keeping these even after I finish the samples, because how cute is this? My last 2 perfumes come from Macy's. These are both gift sets because they were at least 30 or 40% off. I want to say this one was 40% off, and it's been on my wish list, and I went, oh, well, this is a cheaper version than getting just the first one, the original. It is Just Moi by Juicy Couture. If you know me, you know that I collect Juicy Couture fragrances. I have almost all of them. I won't say that I have all of them, but I have a great many of them. So you have a travel size, a full size, and a mini, which I always love having the mini. Travel sizes are neither here nor there usually, but if I can get a mini free, I'm gonna get the gift set. This bottle is heavy. Oh my gosh, there's so much like glasswork on this. And let's give it a sniff. I remember this one being pretty nondescript. It wasn't like something that I got super excited about, like the Viva La Juicies. Yeah, it's pleasant. It's sweet, but like a floral gourmande sweet. Like maybe there's some powdered sugar in there. I don't remember what the notes are on it. We're going in blind. They've been sitting here. Most of them I haven't smelled. There's a couple that I did smell because I couldn't help myself. But yeah, I think this one does not smell like Viva La Juicy, but it's like akin to Viva La Juicy, where it's a good everyday kind of scent, maybe a more modern version of Viva La Juicy. I'm very happy with it, and I'm happy that I got it. And the new ones, the flanker of this sounds so good. I'm really hoping to get that one sooner rather than later. Still have to undo this one, but our last fragrance is from Mugler, and this is another one that I had on my wish list, and I went, oh, okay, 30% off. I'm gonna pick this one up over at Macy's instead of, it was either Sephora or Ulta that I had on my wish list, and then I saw either the Beauty Steal on Instagram or Beauty Deals BFF post about it being on sale. So this is Alien Pulp. This one is very light. It's more akin to Alien Mirage in that I feel like my other aliens have been much stronger. I'm getting a little bit of the jasmine in there, but it's very, very light. It's kind of disappointing, actually. I don't know if I've ever smelled Alien in store, come to think of it. I don't know if I've seen Alien Pulp. I feel like there's another new one. They've been coming out with them faster than I can keep up, I feel like. Especially this year. It's been a crazy year. So yeah, it's nice. I would like to see how it projects on skin, but it's almost like a skin scent version of Alien. That's kind of what I'm getting from it. If you don't want to see what perfume I got here, thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me know if you've tried any of these perfumes and what your thoughts are on them. Sorry, that was loud. And all that, let me know how you're doing. If you do want to see what this one is, which I'm halfway through, just keep watching. All right, let's see what scents we have. This, so it does come with like the little drawer thing, and I know there's little mini things in there. I did an unboxing of one of these earlier. So what scents did I get? I got Sakura, and I feel like this might be the same thing, green apple and amber. So that's an interesting little mix of scents. Let's see what. So we have the choices, the options here that you could have gotten. Let's see, I guess, oh, I got amber number 3. That's the one I got, which looks to be here, this first one. So that bottle right there is the one that I got. And we'll, yep, that's what it looks like. So you get to mix the perfume scents together and make a little teeny tiny perfume of your own. You also get a little thing like this. You get a little dropper, which not super excited about, but that's it for my haul today. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Like I just said, thank you so much for stopping by and spending some time with me. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're enjoying your summer and you're not overheated, because that's never good, but also that you're getting a chance to enjoy this warm weather while you can. All right, I can't wait to talk to you next time. Bye.